The highlight from the national capital today is the day 2 of TMC protest against government at the centre. What does this mean? There was a day 1 when they protested at Rajghat as Main Bhi Gandhi Hoon protest coinciding with the Gandhi Jayanti. Now, the Trinamool Congress is targeting the government at the centre led by the Bharatiya Janata Party and claiming that they are not being given funds to the state for Bengal for NREGA or Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which is the housing scheme, and that after holding this peaceful protest, they'd organize other protests at Jantar Mantar, for which permission is still pending. But the BJP held a counter-protest in Kolkata against TMC's protest in Delhi over the same issue. Now, the BJP is demanding a CBI inquiry, saying funds are allocated to Bengal for NREGA, but there is a massive corruption in the scheme, and that's why the Bengal government does not give it eventually to the poor, because the corruption is within the Bengal government. Accusing BJP of depriving Bengal of rights, Abhishek Banerjee has come forward to allege there are several attempts to block the protest. So the TMC does not get to protest, and they have been declined permissions. Trains have been cancelled, flights have been postponed.
এবং বিজেপি বা কেন্দ্রের সরকার এই যত আটকানোর চেষ্টা করবে তত কিন্তু এই লড়াই তীব্রতর হবে, আন্দোলনের গতি তত বাড়বে।
You see this BJP government is deliberately, because of there is TMC government, because of that BJP always claim that they have double engine government. The BJP, where the state government, the BJP, they are giving all the favors. But the West Bengal, being it is the opposition government, BJP has deliberately stopped the release of NREGA fund and even this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana fund also. See, this is an injustice and it is a violation of the center-state relation.
भ्रष्टाचार के मामले वो कल 3 तारीख है, उसमें ईडी के सामने पेश होना है। उससे लोगों का ध्यान बांटने के लिए ये धरना प्रदर्शन सब कर रहे हैं। सच ये है कि प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ने जो यूपी के राज में जो स्कीम्स में पैसे मिले, उससे 8-8 गुना ज्यादा स्कीम्स में पैसे दिए हैं, और वहां पे भी उन्होंने उसमें भ्रष्टाचार किया है। जो गरीब आदमी की जो भत्ता था, जो उसको जो मिलता था, उसमें भी उसने भ्रष्टाचार किए हैं। जो आवास योजना थी, उसमें भी भ्रष्टाचार किया है। तो उस सबसे लोगों का ध्यान बांटने के लिए।
All right, joining me on the phone line now is Bengal BJP Sukanto Majumdar. Sukanto, you made Mr. Majumdar making some very strong allegations against Abhishek Banerjee, saying he could be working for the terror organizations while the TMC is organizing a protest in Delhi. Why did you make that allegation against him, sir?
No, actually, yesterday when the reporters asked me, analysts asked me regarding the Abhishek Banerjee has some kind of threat. At that time, I have stated that the most of the leadership of this country has the threat. They have the threat from the Islamic organization, and the Trinamool Congress government in West Bengal, they are passively working in favor of those Islamic terrorist organizations, because they are opposing the CA and all kinds of things. They are preventing Durga Puja in some places. So these things are quite a kind of appeasement. These things are the kind of appeasement for those fanatic people. So that's why I have stated that thing.
Sukanto Majumdar, I request you to stay on, please, because joining me on the phone line is also Jayaprakash Majumdar from the Trinamool Congress. Mr. Majumdar, will the TMC continue their protest today? Because BJP is stating that what threat does the TMC have from any organization? He's alleging Abhishek Banerjee could be working for some of them. Will the protest continue today as well?
It is a preposterous allegation, baseless allegation made by the president of West Bengal BJP. And the most importantly, Abhishek Banerjee is now considered as the frontline opposition leader in entire India. Modi is definitely frightened by the formation of India Alliance and also the forefront leadership of Abhishek Banerjee and Mamata Banerjee. And that's why they are making all these preposterous allegations. In one hand, they are unable to prove any corruption so far, despite appointing CBI and ED in more than 50 cases. Nothing has come out. They are only making media outcry they are making that preposterous
Why is
allegation.
Abhishek Banerjee, who's leading the protest in Delhi, not replying to the ED summons? Why is he not attending to ED summons? He says, I've come to Delhi to protest.
He has attended ED every time. But the question is why ED has called him on 3rd of October, when this political movement was announced on 21st of July. Earlier, ED has specifically called him on important days when that political movements are there. Democratic movements has been announced. It's the BJP is directing ED to stop Abhishek. That shows how Narendra Modi has been frightened. He is acting as a coward.
Okay.
The BJP has become a coward party.
Okay, sir, no personal attacks like that, but I appreciate you speaking to India today, and it appears that the TMC is agitated with the statements made against Abhishek Banerjee, and this is, remember, while TMC is protesting on day 2 today in Delhi, while BJP is organizing protest in Bengal. Listen in now, as you see on your screens, Minister Anurag Thakur on Abhishek Banerjee, who is leading the protest in Delhi.
अभिषेक बनर्जी जी पहले ईडी को अपना जवाब पत्र देकर आए। भ्रष्टाचार के गंभीर आरोपों में घिरा हुआ व्यक्ति अन्य भ्रष्ट अधिकारी, कर्मचारियों और नेताओं को बचाने के लिए दिल्ली में आता है। अरे जांच में सहयोग करो भाई, और बाकी जो पश्चिम बंगाल में जांच इन भ्रष्ट अधिकारियों के खिलाफ होनी चाहिए, ममता दीदी को बोले वो करिए। राजनीतिक रूप से लड़ने में भारतीय जनता पार्टी सक्षम है और आगे भी रहेगी, लेकिन पश्चिम बंगाल को बम, बंदूक इसके नाम से जाना जाए, ये उचित नहीं है। यूपीए के समय 4,466 करोड़ रुपया मिला था, एनडीए के समय मोदी जी ने 30,000 करोड़ रुपया आवास योजना के लिए दिया। और देश भली भांति जानता है कि नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने लगातार पश्चिम बंगाल को यूपीए के मुकाबले 4 गुना ज्यादा पैसा दिया। मैं केवल 4-5 स्कीमों की बता रहा हूं, कईयों में तो 16 गुना ज्यादा, कईयों में 8 गुना ज्यादा, कईयों में 7 गुना ज्यादा। तथ्य बताते हैं कि आपके आरोप झूठे हैं, और ये सच्चाई सामने आई है कि भ्रष्ट अधिकारियों, कर्मचारियों, अपने नेताओं को बचाने के लिए एक बार फिर पश्चिम बंगाल की सरकार भ्रष्ट लोगों के साथ खड़ी नजर आई और गरीबों के हक छीनती नजर आई है। जवाब दीजिए ममता जी।
So we see a lot of heated remarks thrown at each other, both by the TMC and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let me go across to Shreya Chatterjee. Shreya, you're tracking the protest by the Trinamool Congress. What is happening on the ground? Any definite decision today, or where will they be protesting? Is the Jantar Mantar the venue, or perhaps there is going to be more mudslinging at each other?
Well, you know, Pooja, first and foremost, they wanted the protest to take place at Ramlila Maidan. A permission wasn't granted, is why they have shifted the protest to the designated protest site in the national capital, which is the Jantar Mantar. However, we need to understand that whether there could be any problem if there are increase in number of people who will be joining the protest, because the AITC has brought a lot of people from Bengal to participate in this protest. So we'll have to wait and watch how that pans out at 1 p.m. But after the protest, they will be actually going and submitting a memorandum to the MOS, because Giriraj Singh won't be present. So this is the day 2 of the protest. Yesterday we saw a lot of commotion when the leaders had visited Rajghat. Whether or, I mean, unlikely that should happen today, because definitely Jantar Mantar is a designated protest site. But even when the central government suggests that their NREGA dues have been paid, TMC looks relentless. They suggest that the dues have not been paid, and they are constantly attacking the central government. Also important to point out that Abhishek Banerjee was served a notice by the ED to join interrogation, but he has refused to go because he had previously announced that he will be a part of the protest, and definitely we will be seeing, a similar picture of what we saw yesterday.